Hey guys, so my girlfriend today was at my house and she was asking me questions about, how do I structure my meal plans? And she also asked me to specifically make a YouTube video so that she could go back and watch it for kind of how to create, a successful meal plan for life. For losing weight is most often the goal. I'm just a really big believer that calories in versus calories out is the equation for most people to successfully lose weight. So if you think about the daily caloric intake that is recommended, they say 2,000 calories. Well, that's not most people's baseline. They say 2,000 calories a day for an average adult, but that's for most women. Like, you don't need to eat 2,000 calories a day. And most people eat more than that and they just don't know. So I just want to be like useful, so I keep going into deep thought. But my biggest thing is that you can go to the gym and you can not lose weight, and you can eat right and lose weight and like not work out. Like, I like to work out just because it's like kind of like my hobby. I really enjoy it. But the point is everyone's been on the treadmill and they're on it for like 15 or 20 minutes, and they realize in that whole time they've only burnt off like maybe a yogurt. That is not fun to see. And then maybe they go to Jamba Juice afterwards and get like some protein shake, and it's like 500 calories, and so they burnt off maybe a yogurt, and now they're drinking this super calorie dense protein shake, and they're not gonna lose weight that day. Like, most people know that the basics for calories is 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of fat, and you can break down how you can lose a pound of fat a week by cutting calories or creating that deficit through working out, through burning excess calories, and going through that whole motion of the basics. But what it really comes down to, and what my girlfriend wanted to know, was like, how do you actually keep track of your calories during the day? And it can seem super daunting to always be reading labels. And so the first thing that you need is to know what your baseline is. It's probably not 2,000. It's probably less than that, and for the average woman anyways. And what you can do is go to, this is the website that I really like. It's called freedieting.com, and you can type in your age, your gender, your weight, height, exercise level, and then it's going to go ahead and calculate for you where your baseline is. So your baseline is your amount of calories just to stay how you are. Then it's going to show you your calorie range for if you want to lose and create that deficit. That's great. Now you know, okay, I need to be eating 1,500 calories a day to reach my goal. Okay, so that's where the work comes in. It's super simple in terms of you eat your 1,500 calories, you're gonna lose weight. Like, it actually works for most people, unless, I don't know, maybe you have, maybe a health condition or something, or you're on a medication. Like, those are obvious variables. But for the general person who's in good health and can just, stay within their target range and lose weight, it's gonna work. So the first thing that you wanna do is create a foods list. So I can't stress enough that obviously the foods list should be things that you like to eat, but should be healthy, or at least protein dense. Because, for instance, eating 100 calories of ground turkey versus 100 calories of chips, like, they're both 100 calories, but all calories aren't created equal. The chips, you're still going to be hungry, and the turkey, you're obviously going to be more full because it is protein dense. So keep that in mind while you're making your food list. So what you want to do is just build your list of your foods that you like to eat on a regular basis, on a weekly basis. Put them in one column, and then in your other column, do your calories. So that might take a little bit of time. Like, that's when you're going to be like reading your labels and getting the peanut butter out of the cupboard and getting the cheese out and doing all that, and like maybe your frozen berries, and you can Google it. You can Google the calories and the portion size of anything. So make your list. So you're gonna have your go-to list of, maybe you break it down by breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, things that you just like to eat, and like roll with it. You know what I mean? If you want to eat a Kind bar, if you want to eat, a yogurt, I obviously suggest Greek yogurt because it's going to be higher in protein, and definitely watch that sugar content because it's not worth it. But you're gonna have your list. So then once you have your list, you've already done all the work, you've already done all the research, you've already read all the labels, so you're not stuck doing that. So then what I found really useful was this book. It's called The Food and Exercise Journal. You can order it on Amazon for around $4. And what it's gonna do is have your daily page. And so you can just carry it around with you. You could even fold up your food list with you. And keep it in there. Or if like you're already packing your lunch at night for work the next day, you could already know what you're eating. So then you just write your meals as you go throughout the day, and just make sure. And like maybe you're out and about and you decide, well, I want to grab this protein bar from the cash register. I want to add in this banana. Just add it in and just know that it's taking it off your total for the end of the day. And it kind of keeps you accountable and keeps you honest and keeps you present in like what you're eating, and if you're staying inside your actual calorie goal. So this is the main thing, is just kind of creating your food list, doing all the research on the front end, so it's not just day to day trying to look up everything as you go. The more you do it, the more you're just going to start to memorize your favorites, because it doesn't change. And I found it to be a really successful way to efficiently lose weight. Super simple. They say the law of thermodynamics, like you're going to burn energy. But you're only going to burn so much energy. So you don't want to be eating calories that your body's not going to use. And if you can just get really present in like what your body needs and how many calories you need, you can totally be successful. So I made a list. So the website, I'm going to post the link in the bottom of the video. Make your food list, get a quick food journal to create the habit. And then make sure that you're choosing protein dense foods. Like I can't say that enough. Obviously you're gonna go out to eat and you're gonna like have variables, and that's okay. If you're successful 5 days out of 7 throughout the week, and you look at, let's say, your week calorie log, it's gonna be fine. It doesn't have to be like hardcore military style and like live life, have French toast on a weekend. Like, don't make it such a focus of like, oh, I have to stick in this. So I'm not, you could just drive yourself crazy, and that's not really worth that. So I feel like I'm rambling, and I just wanted to share this information because my girlfriend asked for it, and I thought maybe it'd be useful for other people too. Okay, thanks.